it's good 2-3 hours at least.
No, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah.
So, we could get there at 5 o'clock and we could do this today.
True.
Cold.
How long?
Who's in there? We know that goblins. Are goblins
3 hours,
nighttime?
3-4 hours.
Are goblins nighttime people?
Probably. Well,
Ask Drew. Drew, what's your sight like in the dark?
Yeah, I think it is good.
They live in caverns like dwarves, don't they?
Yeah,
Well,
I
they're
think
not
he's
like
got,
dwarves.
I think he's got night vision. Dark vision he's got, yeah.
But it was goblins, was it? Or was it orcs as well? Or are we not sure?
we don't know.
Orcs in 90s as well. Have you got idea to go in there
It's probably
during the
going to be
day?
orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got dark vision as
Go
well.
in during the day.
It doesn't make any difference if it's anyway.
Not a lot, but a slight bit of difference may make some.
It's a bit,
Okay, we camp.
You're going to camp the
I
side of the
think in
road?
the day we've all got vision, at night.
I mean,
If
we're
we
going to
go
go
into
in,
caves
going in a
anyway.
cave, to be fair.
Well, there's less
It's
chance
a
of it
collapsed
being
castle.
You're going into the
alerts
castle.
during the
Yeah.
A collapsed castle.
during the day.
Mm.
So chances are it's going to be ground floor and sub-basements.
Yeah, probably very slightly safer. Probably not a lot of it in it, but
Or do we just want to get it done?
we could. Feeling quite energetic.
It'd be nice
If
to
it will give Glassstaff less time to prepare.
And it's quicker to find the coven
True.
before they
Let's
start
go for it.
panicking.
We can be there at 5. What time's the sun setting? What time of year is it?
I would say around 8ish.
8. So we could easily have a few hours before
Yeah.
it goes
Oh,
down.
let's go.
Right,
Yeah, go on.
let's go.
Okay, so you're heading
Try and
towards
make
the forest.
as decent time as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you move forward, I say it's a woods, but it's thick,
Yeah.
heavy stuff. You come to the side of the woods, and there's no obvious path through. You can see little sort of animal paths where they obviously do the runs, and possibly the odd hunter's path. But there's no way you're going to get a cart through there.
Is there
Okay.
anywhere for us to hide it, or any brush we could kind of
I'm going to say
cover it up?
put it in a copse somewhere and just cover it.
If there's anywhere we can
branches
hide
and
it.
Well, like I say, it's really flat right the way up to the woods. When you get to the woods, I suppose you could try and take it as far in.
Yeah,
as
let's
you
take
can,
it as far
but
in.
you'd probably get it in far enough.
Just for,
Yeah,
Casual.
just so no one's going to
Yeah,
obviously
you'll get it
steal
in
it.
far enough.
yeah, just for
Alright.
casual.
So you're
Plans.
pulling it in, and you're going to tie the horses there.
We take the horses with us.
You take the
Yeah, we
horses.
should take the horse near.
No, I would say it's you hunter's path, and if you try to go through the horses, you are going to get stuck. You're going to have to walk.
Can we get a horse through?
Not successfully all the way, I wouldn't have thought. You can try. But don't forget it's a cart horse, it's not a horse for riding.
I know it's not like twice the size or anything. I
Um,
don't mean ride it. I mean
No.
just lead it. Take it as far as we can.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll just roll every now and again.
I don't want to leave it with a car. You just ask for it to get
yeah, you could probably get a horse through a lot of woods, couldn't you?
Yeah.
It depends how
Um,
slowly.
Group, I need you to tell me when we're a mile out from Cracknell.
Well, I'll do what I can, I'll tell you everything I can see. He says, trying to find the right page.
Are the birds singing in the trees?
Yeah, it's a normal forest. And you can hear animal noise. You can hear the odd skittering things in the undergrowth. It is quite thick though. You've got small bushes on the ground. The trees are reasonably close together. You can't walk in a straight line anywhere. You can see little tiny paths, like say, where rabbits, possibly foxes, possibly things that are slightly large, like wolves, have been down those paths.
It's nothing sinister.
Okay. So far. Is there any obvious tracks of goblins or orcs or basically people?
Only behind us.
No, they can't at the moment. Has any of you got tracking skills?
Not trained.
I don't think so.
Anybody trained in survival? A little dot next to it.
No, I've got intimidation.
plus 3.
Oh, I am +3.
It's got a dot next to
Yeah.
it.
No, there's no dot.
Or black dot.
Yeah.
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 You're
Have you?
she's trained
Yeah,
to
you're
survival.
trained in survival, yeah.
Right, so you have a search on the ground and
Roll
roll
your
it.
D20.
No, for which one?
So you're looking to see if you can find
D20
a
plus.
path where
D20
somebody's
plus your
been
survival.
something either orc or goblin or something like that. You want to know if something's come this way, or even human.
Oh dear. 7 plus 3, 8, 9, 10.
No, at the moment, all you can see is that things have come down here, but there's nothing current that you can see that way
Okay.
at the moment. Droop's dragging on you again.
What is it, Droop?
It's this way, and he's pointing
Droop,
north.
have you
I mean,
been...
in all fairness, he's a bit stupid. He is pointing directly at the tree.
Has Droop...
It's the way it's a general direction. It's
Can I
not.
insult again?
Huh?
Has he had his
Yeah.
shot?
Has he had his shot? Droop, have you been this way through this woods before, or are you just showing us a direction?
I got a natural 20, so
It's
let's
that
find
way.
out.
Yeah, but have you been down this trail
You've
before?
got to another 20?
Yeah.
Is this the way you normally go
No,
there?
yeah.
I'm so glad we got this on
There's
camera.
lots of
20s
ways,
and
but
ones,
this is
that's
the
it.
way I went last time.
This is the way you went last time, where you were on your own?
No, I
So
was
the-
being dragged.
So this is the way they brought you last time?
Are
So
you-
other people have been this way?
Well, I ask you, are you sure? I got a natural 20 on the insult.
As sure as I can be.
Is he sure? He's sure, right.
I wouldn't lie to you. That master magician.
Following me.
Jimmy, will you go in front of me? You have to look out for traps.
Alright, I'll look for the traps for Jim.
How far out are we?
Drew.
Like I say, you're now at the edge of the forest, so you've got about 2.5 miles of in to go into the forest. And it is thick, so you're probably going to have to hack a few branches. It's going to be slow going.
When you say it's thick, do you mean the forest or Drew?
Yes.
I want to be keeping an eye out for whichever path the orcs or whatever use to get to Cragmore. When we're half a mile out, I would like to have a short rest.
So you're keeping going
I want to look
best as
for
you can.
a better path to
Okay.
Cragmore.
Right, so far you've gone in probably another half a mile. You've been looking round now. Just roll again to see if you can find a more obvious path.
21.
21, right. So there are lots of paths. You're sort of in a little bit of a clearing, and in front of you there's lots of paths, but there's one to you that's very obvious that somebody's come through. And what you're seeing is there's human footprints with some sort of staff, and there's also orc footprints as well,
Okay.
and that they're heading roughly the direction that he was pointing, which was north.
Someone's carved in a tree, glass staff was here.
How far away do we think we're out now from the cave?
Well, I said we're going to stop at half a mile out.
I think we should be careful from, if this is a well used.
You're about 2 miles out at the minute now. You've gone half a mile in.
Yeah, but
Should we
they'll
stealth?
have- they'll
But
have
you've now
watches
found
though,
the thing.
won't they?
And it's up to you. You can stealth if you want. Yeah.
Should we stealth as collectively as a group?
So you're continuing on up the path that you've found.
Okay. Shall we
Are you doing
go
that?
up the path that
Yeah, as long as
I found?
somebody's checking for traps, whoever's first.
I'll be checking with Drew.
And I'll keep an
Does
eye
Drew
out
give
for...
me an advantage? Considering he knows how to look out for traps as well. I'm assuming he knows how to look out for traps. So,
I want to keep an eye out for anything else,
Okay.
other things in the forest.
what would that be on investigation?
14.
14, yeah, there's, at the moment, from it's thick forest, you can hear the birds singing. There's still,
Yeah.
so there's nothing that's sort of making you think.
16 for traps.
Okay, so
Oh,
at the moment, there's nothing that's sticking out to you that might be a trap.
Are we stealthy, by the way?
Um,
I'll tell you what, I need to get some
I think we
better
should
dice.
try.
This one's rolling shit for
I think
me.
we should all roll for stealth.
Are we stealthing? Is
I
it
would.
stealth?
You're 2 miles out yet, so
I can try my best.
We'll leave
That's
it to
all.
a mile out and then we'll start stealthing.
Okay.
That's all I can
Okay.
promise.
So you continue, we could do it in half miles until we get a bit closer. Okay, so you're going along about another half a mile. Okay, the path is getting a little bit more obvious that there's a bit slightly wider pathway as you've got further in, which seems to have come off more from the west towards, it seems to have curved in to it, but there are other little paths running into it, but this is the most obvious one, but that's still running north and it's coming on a curve from the west, and you hit that from the path you've been coming up,
Okay.
and that's heading more now towards the north. It's definitely more well used. It's obvious there's a path, but it's not obvious how, to everybody.
Okay. Do you want me to roll again?
I'm checking for, what's it called again?
Traps.
Traps.
I'm checking for things.
17.
30.
Which is the
And I'm
D12.
just trying to not give the game away with my rattling chainmail.
Oh yeah.
At least it's on chainmail, it's not.
Alright.
Oh, I've got to change that.
No.
Did you put the hot water on?
Okay. So as you're coming along this path now, there's a tree essentially and the path divides around
Want me
it.
to roll start?
You hear sort of a moaning noise on the other side of the tree. Well, actually you hear two moaning, and one that sounds decidedly human but not a good noise, and something that sounds definitely not human.
Morning.
Cast mage arm on myself.
From inside, outside in the woods or inside?
We haven't got this.
We just got to a tree with that fox around it,
Okay.
and there's a human.
Should we stealth? Well, are we... Sorry,
I think we should go stealth.
Yes.
And then-
If you two and
I want to
me-
go and investigate, and I'll move up stealth. And
I just want to
Actually-
cast a spell on 3 of us.
oh,
Before anybody goes anywhere,
yeah.
drink a potion of invisibility. And stealth off to have a look.
Alright.
Okay.
Just to clarify, this isn't the potion of...
So you
It's
go
mine.
round.
No, you bought all over.
I'll drink mine as well then. And I'll come with you.
Okay.
Although I
So
imagine I can't
you're
see
giving
you.
us one.
How long does that last?
An hour.
Oh really? So they still be invisible for an hour?
Unless we
Yeah, I've
get
also
to
drank the invisibility.
Can you
So you're both invisible when you've gone round.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Where's Jimmy gone?
18 on stealth.
Right, okay. Oh, what's up? Where's Jimmy?
Drew. I'll whisper to him. Drew, I'm invisible. Shh. Stay here.
Okay, so you go round. You're going round the other side of the tree. Both of you taking different routes, or you both?
I don't know, I can't see.
Have you said anything to each other? So,
Copying each other. We know
Oh, yeah,
what's going on.
so you're on a path. Right, get the other pen. It's better. That goes off. Like that. There's a big tree there. And the path there, it's all trees, quite thick, all the way around.
I'll take the left.
Oh,
Okay. And there on the ground is a human lying down with a glass staff in his hand, and he's trying to hit these creatures that are hanging over him. So let's just put you all on. Give me a second.
Stay where you
So he's lying on the floor.
Are the rest of us in stealth?
You're all
We're just
waiting.
hiding, yeah.
Or we should have said something that will give a signal or something if we need it.
I think they'll know.
We're going to have to look this all up.
I will do.
Do you think that was just a
No.
Should have actually get somebody like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And where is he? Where has he gone? Where's he gone? There he is. So, invisible Jimmy going that way.
Yeah.
And you're
I
going
went
that
left
way.
as well, to be fair.
So you both went the same.
I was thinking I'll go left, and then he
Oh.
said I'll go left. So it was like,
Okay.
we can't see each
Right.
other, we both went left.
Would it not be better just having a base rather than a model?
Hey?
He hasn't got any bases.
You're invisible, so wouldn't a base be better rather than a model?
No,
Ah,
then
ah,
it's,
They
then
are invisible. This is role playing, so they're invisible.
we use our imagination.
Okay.
I got what you meant.
Right, so
But then
what
it's
you
the
can
base
see at the moment,
would be visible.
Is it more goblins?
they're not goblins,
Can you see
no,
with the base coming towards us?
is
Did they look like goblins?
he's fending off this creature that's above him. He's fending one off where another one is actually gnawing on his leg.
Okay.
And
Can we tell what these creatures are?
another, the moaning, the ghouls.
What is ghouls?
Those, yeah.
I can tell if the girls are not moist.
Right. Attack rolls against you have disadvantage and your attack rolls have advantage.
How what?
Invisible.
How do you tell if the girls are not
Sorry,
moist?
I just wondered whether you made yourself visible by attacking, but you don't.
You do.
You don't.
As soon as he
You
attacks,
attack or cast a spell.
as soon as you do anything, he automatically comes and...
No, even if you're invisible, and once you cast a spell or done an attack, you become visible.
Oh, okay, I didn't say that.
So, what are you going to do?
Wait,
Wait for what?
see what happens.
Like they're chewing on him,
Yeah.
he's fending them off.
Do we need him for information?
No, we need him for his
Hit
head.
his head.
And
Oh,
I've
is
got
that a glass staff?
the axe
Sorry.
to do it.
I'm guessing it is.
He has a
So can we
staff.
just stand there and watch
He's
him?
managing to keep them off at the moment, I'm just going to find him. I mean,
How do they kill him? Goblins. He kills them. He killed him. Boom.
Alright.
Win-win.
It's easy.
For what thing?
Oh. Everything's yours. I'm not there.
I'm so tempted just to shout. Have you seen anything?
so you're going to shout that, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm so tempted to.
I'm going to use all my spells before I get there.
Alright, just because I know, yeah, I'm gonna go just stealthily walk back to the group, let them know that Glassstaff is currently being eaten, and we're just gonna sort of see how this plays out.
Who's that? What have you did it?
Shh. It's okay. It's okay, it's Jimmy. I'm still invisible. We're just checking.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't see you.
Does it look like he's got the better of this, or they?
He's still fending them off, he's not losing, but he's not winning. It's pretty even at the moment.
Taking
But he's
damage.
down and he's hitting them with it. There's too many of him for him to try and do, but he's not taking any damage as yet, no.
Just be ready if we need to call, if we call for you, and then I'll head back to the wizard.
So you're going back up.
Yeah. Assuming I can see like some footprints in the ground, which is how I might guess where he is. Continue watching.
Okay. Okay. So roll for all three. This is the problem now, I've got to jump between page and page. Yeah, so that's definitely... Alright, look at the right thing. Okay, so one of the zombies, one of the ghouls is trying to bite a chunk out of his arm. Does 7 damage. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Right. So they've just rolled. The ghouls are doing. They perceive there's somebody there.
Where?
In the vicinity. They can't see anybody, but they think there's somebody there. So they're a little bit distracted from the meal.
Okay.
What, they're eating it? I thought it was still alive.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're eating alive.
Yeah,
It's the ghouls.
Oh, alright, cool.
I mean, they'll eat him either way.
It doesn't matter if he's dead or alive. They're still eating.
Are you doing it on passive perception?
They're doing it on his passive perception. Yeah. Am I supposed to roll lower or higher?
You don't roll passive perception. It's just our number
Right.
against our stealth.
Right. Okay. So it's passive perception then. Okay. So how does that work?
Being invisible, I would give us advantage on stealth.
Okay.
And then
Do we just-
if
Right.
their passive perception isn't as high as ours, they don't know.
Okay.
So do we just roll?
Sorry. My.
Oh, I'm definitely stealth. 22. There's one thing I'm good at, stealth.
Okay. Yeah. They haven't sensed you yet. My apologies.
Okay.
At least I know how it works now.
Continue watching the meme.
Right, so you're counting on eating him. So
Is there going to be anything left of him?
Hopefully he's safe.
Yeah, we'll get half the money for the box.
I mean, even if they do eat the flesh off his face and they would, well, can't see that, we can always bring back his staff with the head.
just continue that.
I just shout, leave us the head. When they nearly finish.
Oh shit!
Magic missile.
Yeah.
If he's been attacked, he can still do it, can't he?
It'd be a
Disadvantage because he's
It'd be a
grown.
disadvantage, but it just hits anyway. So yeah.
Right.
Hey,
So.
ghouls, give us a little head.
All right. So that was his all three, wasn't it, or just one?
He can pick. You
Oh,
get
yeah, you do.
3 bolts. You can either have him hit 3 different people.
Yeah. So it isn't all three of the girls to try and throw him off him.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 1.
So a D4 plus 1
We
damage.
could film it and then it'd be ghouls on film.
2.
I've got a song in my head now.
Ghouls on film.
Back to girls.
Ghouls on film. So many
There
emails.
are strange noises in the middle of this wood.
Right, and he's 2.
There's the rare cock warbler.
You have one new message.
Okay. Yeah. So he's managed to inflict damage on all of them. So it pushes them back a little bit. But at the same time, he's also took damage as well. So he's that arm that's being chewed doesn't look too good at the moment. You can see bone.
Is he still able to cast if he can only move one arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got another arm. Yeah. And let's face it, most of it is not necessarily the arm. It's in here.
Well, there's gesture, voice.
You just go,
component.
Dad, you're just going off
It
Doctor
depends
Strange.
what spell it is.
I know they do it in Doctor Strange, but that's a different type of magic.
Well, you
Keep watching.
Okay, so you're just keeping watch, yeah?
Let them fight it out.
I would eat
What
popcorn,
about you,
but I
Lottie?
don't know
What
if
about
we
you?
roll for noise.
Sorry.
Melissa Ball.
You just want to see him die, don't you? Okay.
Well,
Save us a job.
No, he's playing the character, right?
Good.
And to be honest, there's no reason for us to keep him alive. That's
We were
why I
going to
asked.
kill him anyway, to be fair. And I don't even know he's there, but we were going to
Are
kill
you
him
rolling
anyway.
a 12-sided?
Am I?
Yeah.
That explains why I've not rolled anything above before. Right, okay. That's no good.
Unless we needed information,
That's no good.
but we don't.
That's one of the ghouls laughing.
It's equal to or plus or more than, isn't it?
It's, yeah, it,
Ooh. Ooh.
Keep forgetting I have bruise.
Ooh. Right. Poor chap. Now you hear sort of a death rattle in his throat as one of the ghouls goes down and bites at his throat and rips at him. You see the blood spurting out.
Now,
excellent.
At the same, wait, do we need to roll?
Jenga!
At the same time as him, I want to do a. Well, actually, no. As soon as you've done your attack, I'm going to go for a sneak attack anyway because I'm still.
Are ghouls undead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, ghouls are humanoid, aren't they? They're not
No, they're
dead.
just humans that have gone feral or something.
Yes.
No,
they
they're
are
not.
undead in
Ghouls
here.
are the
They are
dead that
undead in here, yeah, they're
been-
medium undead.
It's if they die on a battlefield or something, they come back as ghouls.
They're dead.
I can't quite remember.
I
Yeah,
can't
It's when
see
the
them,
land
can
is
I?
rotten or
not at the
evil.
moment. I'll just count down. 3, 2, 1. Now!
Soon as
What have
you-
we
And shout, I'm firing the crossbow.
Find the crossbow, which one?
That's the signal. Oh, I think that's the
closest
The one
signal.
nearest you,
Yeah.
okay, number one. Alright, so what have you got?
Don't know.
I'll throw a dagger at the same time, why not?
15.
15.
Actually, no, I've got a crossbow. Use a
Well, you've
crossbow.
definitely hit him.
We're heading
9
towards
points of
them, by the way.
9 points of damage.
I've also attacked.
Forget this wizarding nonsense, I'm better with the crossbow.
I've also attacked with a crossbow, and I got.
So you're now visible.
I got 22
You've got 22.
with a crossbow,
Okay, well you've
So-
definitely hit him.
and
Which one are you aiming at? The same one?
yeah, no, different one.
Which one?
One to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just need to check what my dice is for the crossbow. I mean, 1d8 plus 3. Yeah. Okay, 7.
7 points of damage, okay. So, yep, so again you see visibly flinch as it starts moving towards you.
Initiative.
So now it's
So
initiative roll.
the invisibility potion doesn't wear off, does it? So it's
Yeah,
still.
It's gone now. As soon as you've
as soon as you do your
attacked,
attack, is it?
Yeah.
yeah. So
Should have read the label.
This is making up for the year that I didn't roll.
Actually, can I, once I've done an attack, can I move?
so you got a natural 20. So
There's a
you.
tree beside me.
What with that? Yeah, it's still you can't. You're not going to get better than that. I assume.
It doesn't give you anything extra, it just gives you
Is
the high.
Technically be 22.
is there a branch above or sort of that I could climb up to and?
Well, hang on a minute. You've not. I want to know what your option is now, because there's at the moment there's only you two in battle with the.
They've been
Where,
alerted.
how
to us.
far away are we now from them?
You're on the other side of the tree.
Yeah,
so
but how far away are
nobody's
we?
come back and told you anything yet.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
we
did.
shout.
I told them
So I
what.
shouted now.
you
Okay, you're
just shouted.
shouting now. All right. So,
So
So how far away are we?
well, you
Trees.
yeah, it's a large tree.
Oh.
To get round it, it's going to take you
10
one move.
Right, okay.
So you again, you're looking at where you all are.
You
So
get line
that
of sight.
just movement action. Yeah,
You get line of sight and then you can
30
do something.
30 minutes. 30.
But you'll ultimately, I'm guessing that. I'm still waiting for Jimmy's to see what he's
Well,
got.
I've shot.
Do we get to roll
Initiative?
initiative
No, for
as
your
well then?
initiative.
Oh, for
yeah.
initiative.
Yeah.
Can we roll again as well?
Yeah.
What's this for?
Initiative.
That's a
9.
7. That's good.
Oh, you're on mine, so.
15.
15.
You watch now we're in a fire, we'll lengthen it through.
Yeah, no.
20.
20, a natural 20 or.
No.
Okay.
10. Do you want? You don't have. No, you don't have that.
Have your initiative.
No.
Yeah, I've had them initiative,
9.
but I thought constitution.
Okay.
Constitution with that's when you
Yeah,
get
points.
So-
points.
Oh yeah.
Theron first, Ezra second, Urquhart third, Jimmy fourth, Flint fifth, Ghoul's probably dead sixth.
Does Droop ever get a? Or is Droop not fighting for the moment? Have
He's
to
a
teach him
coward,
the
he
fight.
doesn't attack.
He'd be good as a ranger.
Another one too.
But no, he was I've not put him on but he's on because he'll come out from behind the tree now. He was having a shit.
Do any of them look more damaged than any of the others?
Well, they look like girls. They're all rather blood covered and
Right, I'll just
full of.
attack the one that I attacked first.
Okay.
And Ray of Frost again. Which is +5. 22.
Okay. 22. Yeah, you definitely done some damage. 5 damage. Okay, so that's the one nearest you. Okay, yeah, again you see it visibly from.
Do I walk away? Yes, I do.
So
I move back.
you're moving back that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Behind, so your full movement?
Yeah.
Leave Jimmy on his own. Ezra?
I want to move round the right hand side,
So you're moving this way?
yeah. I'm getting a bow ready and I'm going to fire it at the one
The new guy. The one at the back.
at the,
That one? You can't see him yet, he's, well you can, I suppose,
the one with the spear,
that one there,
yeah.
number 2, okay.
What was my passive perception be?
Yeah, it should be on your thing underneath the channel.
14, what am I doing? What am I adding now?
10.
1 plus 7.
Yeah, you've over 20.
Okay, well you've definitely done some damage there.
A 19 and 20 we have critical hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
you're
if you
fine
roll
to-
19.
Alright,
Yeah, only if you roll it.
Yeah, yeah, it
Alright.
has to be a natural 19.
okay.
Yeah.
And then that one. Is that,
Yeah, what do you think? Is it?
yeah.
3. What is it? Just 3.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Should have had
10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Again, as the arrow hits it, it visibly flinches and looks at you. Okay, so next would be 1, 2. Eh? Who did I put down as number 3?
Me, I think.
Oh, yeah, it is you. It looks like number 7 for some reason because
Well,
of
I'm
the
going
light.
to get one of my javelins out and throw it at the one that...
Right, from the other side of the tree.
No, I'm going... Well, run round. Get one of my javelins out and... 15, that's 20. Not natural, unfortunately. And it's 1d6 plus 3. 8.
So 8 points of damage on the first guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so as the javelin hits the ghoul in the back, it splits his spine open, and from out of his mouth, all the gobbets of flesh that he'd been chewing off Glassstaff all spurt out as bits of body everywhere, and it just drops to the floor and splats, and lots of hot gory mess everywhere.
Ta ta ta!
So, he's dead. And yeah, sorry, it was that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But naturally, it's not going to make any difference. So he's dead. Okay. Either one of them two would have died on that amount of damage.
Next.
So number 4 would be Jimmy.
In passive perception, can I tell whether there's a branch that I can climb up to within this go on the tree next to me?
Well, there are
Yeah,
trees.
Roll first. It wouldn't be passive. Passive is
If it-
noticing stuff
if
without.
it's
There are trees around you, yeah, if you want to try and climb a tree.
Yeah, I'll try and
So
climb that. Would it cost an action though to, in my go,
acrobatics.
but look for a tree to climb, look if there's a branch?
Okay, well, if you want
It's
to
a
try and
look
climb the tree, you do acrobatics, see if you can climb
I
the
want to see
tree.
if there's something to climb
So
up to
you
first.
can see, because I think with you, do you not have this special skill where you?
I have second story work. You gain
Yeah,
the
right,
ability
so you should be able to climb up a
faster
tree
and
pretty
So
quickly.
climbing no longer costs you extra movement.
No, so you could probably get 30 foot up a tree in one move.
I'll see if I can climb up and try and find some sort of ledge to sit
So,
on. where I
okay,
can
so
still see
Somebody use-
roll your acrobatics.
What does it mean when it no longer costs you extra movement?
It'd be half speed normally or something.
Yeah, normally you'd only get 15 feet up. Oh, actually it's 25, isn't it? So it'd be 12 and a half foot. So in this case you get 25 foot up a tree, you could do.
Um, Right. Oh, actually, that's really good. 10 to 20, but not a natural one.
Okay, right, so you've climbed up the tree. You're about 30 foot up the tree.
Okay, from there, can I comfortably shoot one of them with a crossbow?
Yeah, you can shoot down into
Yeah, I'll shoot that one that's closest.
the one that's over there.
Okay. 50, plus 3, so that would be 18.
You see, yeah, so you've definitely hit him.
8 damage.
8 points. Yeah. So, yeah. 1, 2. So as you fire down, you fire straight through his skull, straight into his brain, and he just drops down. Okay, so up next would be Flint.
Okay. I'll walk round the tree, past where the wizard is.
So you run that way.
Yeah,
There you are.
and I will Sacred Flame, whichever ghoul
That one.
I can see.
There's only one that's
Yeah.
in your range at the minute because the
It
other one's
has to
not
make a
in.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Is it an area effect or is it just one?
No, I think it's just one creature you can see. I was rolling for it, but you don't have to. It's a saving throw.
Probably damage.
12.
12. Okay, well my DC is 13, so it failed.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets 2 points of radiant damage, but it might be susceptible to radiant.
No, it doesn't say anything on it.
No, okay. I wasn't sure, but sometimes.
Okay. So it's the girl's turn.
A big 2 points of damage, can they?
Right. And then they've got to get into range. So
Has anyone been doing double figures in damage recently?
okay, Ezra, you have 2 ghouls trying to chomp at you. So the first one's going to do a bite attack on you. Actually, no. I think.
Might
All
be able
right.
to do now, I've got some second level spell. Got
That is a
one second
cantrip, to be
level
fair. So I rolled back.
Oh, you're not like this one. Okay, it's going to do a claw attack. Oh, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's your armour?
spell. More than 30.
14.
14. Okay, so yeah. But if the target is a creature other than an elf or undead, it must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving, or I'll be paralysed for 1 minute.
If
But
it's
that's
hit,
only if it's
it's
hit.
hit.
It's hit. Right. So the other one's now going to do the same to you. 14. Yeah.
Same for him.
So you need to do a DC 10 Constitution check, and I will also then roll.
It's a
Roll your
D20 plus your
D20s.
constitution.
Roll your D20, add your constitution.
And you've got 7 points of damage as well.
Four.
Any two.
Oh, right,
22.
yeah.
So you're okay on that. You haven't
You'll
got, you're not
hit.
paralysed, but you've got 7 points of damage.
7. Okay.
Okay. Now it's his turn. He's just going to hide behind you.
Yeah, not for long. I think it's my turn.
It is.
I walk around. Get a line of sight on
Okay.
one of them.
I mean, you probably get a bit further.
I don't want to get further. I just want to get line of sight.
Okay.
I want to be as far away as I can.
Well, don't forget that they're in melee with Ezra.
It'll be fun, I think.
These are only D20s today.
What are you doing? Your bow?
No, my
Frost.
yeah, ray of frost.
Is that not an area?
No, it's just a hit.
Just a hit, right.
So
So you're aiming specifically at the one nearest you, I'm guessing?
yeah, 22.
Right, so you definitely...
Another 5.
Okay.
Doing better on my damage this time.
Okay. Right, so you're done?
I'll spend any movement I've got left to walk back.
You just back around the
Hanging
corner.
behind the tree.
Actually, no, I'll come this way.
You come
Get
this
those bodies in between me. No, this round. Yeah.
Okay, so who was it? Ezra next. I'm guessing you need to fight because you've got 2 ghouls trying to eat you.
Yeah.
You can't use your elbow now, can you?
Oh, it comes on here. Right, I've got a great sword. So, 18,
Yeah, you definitely hit one of them.
6.
So you
2,
can
6.
Oh,
12,
plus your
12.
2,
14.
14 points of damage. And that was on... oh, it's going to be on it. Yeah, so again, you cleave this one with your... So you cleave him in half.
In twain.
And he drops. Yeah, he's cleaved in twain. Mark Twain, I think. So he's now he's durfed. So there's one ghoul left. Are you moving away, or mind you get an attack of opportunity then, won't it?
You're a fighter, stay with
Stay
me.
there.
I'm staying.
Actually,
Oh,
which one are you?
This one.
the arrow.
Oh, I've got
Girl.
the wrong one. Never mind.
Well, he wouldn't kill that one. She wouldn't kill that one.
No, it's just a...
Alright, so, right. Urquhart.
Can I work my way around the other side
There you can.
and try and flanking? Then I get
Advantage.
advantage.
You have
on it.
advantage, yeah. But he can't really move away from you. This goblin-like ghoul.
20 odd. Yeah, I rolled 17, I've got to add 5 to it, so that's 20 odd. D12.
If you're on 17, you think.
Yeah, you don't need a lot to hit a ghoul.
Yeah.
Not hitting me.
And
Oh, you know.
9, 12.
12 points of damage?
Yeah.
And that's on the last one. Right, okay. Yeah.
Squish.
No?
No?
No, he's the first damage he's taken.
Oh, he's the new one, isn't
Yeah. So that was there. So we're over to Jimmy. You're in the tree. I'm guessing them two are probably in
Do I
line
have
of
a
sight.
height advantage because I'm up there, so am I able to see it clearly, or is it still...
Let's see, again, I would say Rowland, because even though you're looking down, you've got them two there. It's a it's a
It depends
girl,
whether
so
where
they're
you
not particularly
position
big.
them is actually where they are, because if they're flanking, they're on either side of in. So he would be in the middle to where,
it? I'd give it a 50-50.
Jimmy is.
Roll your d20.
yeah. And this,
Well, it's 19.
oh, I'd say you can probably see him.
Now you can see him.
Alright, yeah, I'll do another crossbow.
That's the way I do it if I'm not sure. Lose the dice.
It's because we're not specific about it, you know, it's not rules, is it?
16.
Yeah, you hit it.
Alright. I should have left that on the... Oh, I still got it, yes. 10.
10 points of damage.
No, sorry, 11.
11. Oh, right.
That's squish.
Yeah, he's definitely killed it. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, arrow goes flying in, just misses the other two, straight through its eye and out the back of its head, and it just drops.
Can you use the gold back?
So now it's the girl's turn.
The old leak.
Okay. I tell you, right, so
Go on,
Go
for the,
over.
I'll climb down.
Go
for
over
the
and
Go
check
over
to
to-
see if it is glass staff.
I'll go over to whoever it is
Okay.
and check the
We
Check
may-
the staff.
Yeah.
Turns out we just let an innocent man die.
so you're going. You're there anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely glass staff.
Check the
Well, although
staff.
we haven't actually seen
You're
it.
taking his staff off him. Okay.
You're upgrading.
What's he wearing? Wearing anything or
Yeah, it's still intact.
what's he got in his pockets or anything?
What's he got in his pockets?
Lint.
What's he got in his pockets?
Lots and lots
Does
of
he have a
lint.
map to the secret entrance to a Bracknell Pack?
It's very
What?
specific.
Go
And he
back
hasn't.
to the bit
What I
on
want
him.
to ask is I'm the only one, as I've got the great axe, do you think I should take our trophy?
Not
Ah.
yet.
Well, let me loot him first. Then I was going to say whoever's got the biggest axe or sword.
Otherwise it's going to be all messy.
Oh yeah, well obviously.
I've only got a hammer. I'm
I mean, he's
really
already
gonna
messy.
switch
Yeah, I
rather
would-
than cut.
Have you not got a spell that could twist his body off?
I'll fight us for that.
Have we,
Yeah, it's what your fault.
does he have a hat?
Let me know when
Has he
he's
got a nice
when the
cloak?
trophy's ready for playing, and I'll.
What
Is
about
he
his
gonna be
boots?
naked?
What are his boots like?
We've got a naked
Hey, if
wizard.
he's a high-standing wizard, he might have some
No,
decent stuff.
as you know, he ran away from you. He was still running. What you do see is slightly into the woods, and rather gnawed, is a couple of bugbears that seem to have been attacked. The ghouls obviously got them first, and they've been dragged further into the woods.
Right, okay. Well, we'll take a little bit of time to just
have a
loot
short
pockets, have a
Okay.
short rest,
I will
take the head if you could do that. Those
Yeah,
on
I can
us.
do that.
I
Is he-
will-
Do I need to roll for
Detect
that,
magic
or
on
do
his
I just
staff.
swing and?
Pardon?
I'll detect magic on his staff, see if it
Flame.
does anything.
Okay.
You will.
Right, so yeah, it's definitely what he channeled his magic through, but it was his staff, so it's specific to him.
So he's not a magic staff as such. He's
No,
just
it's what he
Just a
channeled through.
focus. Yeah.
Has he got a wizard hat?
Does he have a wizard hat?
The long
Does
No.
it say wizard on it?
No, but he has a wizard staff with a knob on the end.
Does he have a cool cape?
No.
No, what
He
kind of
didn't
wizard
have- he
is he?
didn't have much. He was on the
Yeah,
road.
He was on the run.
Honestly, he's on the road.
Still.
He didn't manage to get his little bag that you found in the water that had his kit in it that he was taking with him.
No, that's the point.
Mhm.
No, so I've got his gloves.
And
Is
he-
there a
he's
wizard
not a
hat in that
particularly
bag? I
high
never looked
level
at it
wizard,
properly.
he was just using it to his...
Can you heal as a cantrip or is it a spell?
It's a spell. Why?
Okay.
Ezra took 7 points of damage.
Right,
So it's a
okay.
short rest.
Yeah, Druke's a bit concerned because he
We
can't
could
see
have a
Jimmy
short
anyway.
rest. If you want to roll
No,
the
I've-
dice,
I've
you
said
can
that.
tell me
He's
and I'll
just
save the
rolling.
spells
Attack.
for
Eh?
kind of
Oh, because he's
later
gonna
on.
trip.
He can't
I
see
came-
Jimmy anywhere, so he's going around the ghouls and
Outside.
he's clawing them apart looking to see if they've eaten Jimmy.
I've brought down.
If
Jimmy,
you're
Jimmy, where are you, Jimmy?
Don't tell me. Jimmy died.
if you're worried about your health,
Crawl
you
down
can roll.
the-
You know the hit dice. It
You're
says,
alright.
say 3d8 or 3d10.
Pat him on the head.
3d10.
Yeah, you can use as many or as few as you want while we have a short rest of those to add on, and you can only go up to your maximum. But if you
Do
want
I
to
need
do
to
that,
roll to claim our trophy, or?
No, you just cut his head off and take it with
Fair
you.
enough, I'll.
Roll for insanity though. Cutting people's heads off.
That's what I've been asked to do.
no, it's his job. It's not insanity.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do it, one of us has to do it. And I'm a
So
man
let's do
of
it,
God,
right. Sorry, I'm just thinking on the zombie one.
the dwarf of God, the dwarf
I
of
think
God.
that's the very first one we did. Where Steve
You're
made
thinking
me
of
roll
me
for
wanting to
insanity.
peel
He's
everything,
not
the first one we did.
healing. He's not
The very,
healing
very
anymore.
first one I did, I decided I was just a simple tollman and I cut someone's head off trying to find answers. No, that was it, to intimidate someone.
Trying to find out what kind of answers, what you got in your head.
No, I was trying to intimidate his friend.
Oh right,
So I
yeah.
cut his head off and went,
It's that one.
Slightly intimidating.
That was
one.
fun. That was my first experience of RPGs and when I realised I liked them.
Oh yeah, because
You can
one's
do what you want.
No, so if you look out at the very top of that.
If the Dungeon Master watch.
alright, yeah.
That's cool, box.
Oops!
And I was just thinking the same thing.
It's like a jelly box,
You need
but
one
then
with
isn't it?
skulls on it.
That's nice.
You can get them with skulls. I've got my dice box, it's a perfect box. for
I've got my
dice.
little bag, I love that bag.
It's got a little mirror in it for check you're still a vampire. Or not a vampire, but yeah.
Okay. Right,
I
so
can't see myself in it.
you're roughly
So,
one and
has
a
he
half
got,
miles
is he
to go.
wearing a cloak? a cloak of any kind?
No, he's basically done a runner in his gym.
Has he got a bag big enough to put his head
I need
in?
another one.
I've got a bag big enough to put his head
He'll-
in.
he'll have a shirt.
You could rip his
Right.
shirt off and tie
Right,
that
okay.
in.
I've got that bag
Tying
that
him by his hair to someone's belt's probably not, you know,
Bit
it's
great.
just a little bit
A
awkward.
bit cumbersome.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah, well,
I'll
it's
finish it.
definitely
It's all the rage down our way.
that. Down our way.
And where would that be?
Huffington.
Elephant.
Right,
I mean,
have we rested and recouped and
Yes,
set off
she's
again?
roll some hit dice, so she's big.
3, 9. Oh, where's that other one gone?
We'll just do one at a
0.
time, you'll need
9.
7, don't you? So, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can I double check that bag of clothes that I had? That I got from, because I just want to check were they just standard clothes or did they have a cape in?
I think from here on in we stay.
That was 8.
I'm not very stealthy.
You've got about a mile and a half to go.
I think we should stealth, absolutely, but I just think maybe I should go back.
Unless you like to fly.
Are those
Flying
mushrooms?
dwarf.
No, you do.
You've got to get through the canopy above the thick canopy of leaves. Do you want to fly?
You did the way, Steve, the way you did that, it just sounds like you're offering a drug.
Can I fly? Can I fly a foot above the ground? Because I don't like heights.
Yeah, there's no reason.
You sure?
I've stayed so close
Okay.
to the ground all but this time. Why should I
Thank
go any
you.
higher?
I shall fly.
Or do you want to leave it till we get closer? I mean, it should last an hour, but
Yeah, absolutely.
unless it's a poor imitation.
Oops.
It was a bargain.
Yes, it was a bargain.
Just imagining a
Taking advantage.
dwarf floating slightly above the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's
Like a ghoul.
Oh, well, she didn't pay for them anyway, so.
Nah, she probably stole them. Dead bodies, isn't it? Who would do that?
Okay, let's stealth off into the forest.
Yes, we should probably
Yeah,
stealth.
we don't.
You don't. God, I thought you were telling me to be quiet.
oh, is it?
Be quiet, dwarf.
Oh!
Excuse me.
Still, that wasn't very good. Dexterity, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would be a 7
One more than
on stealth.
I rolled. I got 8
For what?
Hey,
with me.
we're not stealthy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I don't think anyone can hear us.
I'm gonna stealth just in case.
See,
Oh,
here,
are we
it
all
tells you
lost
that
now?
as long as one person rolls over, it's not a problem. But I guess that if one person... It's
I do, I tend to do
It
majority.
tends to be a majority, doesn't it?
Yes.
I stealth
I would
24.
go. Well, 3 of us have basically got under 10.
I'm lost now. But,
Okay. So as you're yomping along,
We're
To be fair,
stealthing.
yeah, but
Alright.
Dimple, whatever his name is.
You just rolled an 8.
Oh no, that was for what you were saying.
Oh, right.
about,
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
Hitler.
roll stealth.
16. 16
Is
and
that
that's,
less?
and that's with disadvantage.
That's good.
6.
I rolled a 20 and then a
Alright,
15.
okay. We've
So
got 2
it all comes
6s, a
down to the
7.
goblin.
2
he rolled
6s, a 7. A 2.
goblin
Oh dear.
he's
Right.
rolled a 2.
Alright, we don't.
He's at the back singing.
Well, we're not stealthy.
Shut that bloody goblin up!
I like to
You
go
didn't get a push in
wandering
silence, did you?
along the mountain.
I got 1
We mix
foot
them all
in
together.
front of the other one. 1 foot, 1 foot,
We're
1
keeping
foot.
silent.
2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot.
It's always well timed. That.
Okay, so you've gone another half a mile. You've got about a mile to go now. You can see in the distance there's a slight raise in the ground, and you can see the castle above where you are.
Right, is it on a rock then?
It seems to rise up above, but
Sorry, that was
the
like a
forest
head.
seems to rise up with it, but it's above what you can see in the forest.
Who's got
I don't
glass?
know.
Who's got Glasscock's head?
You.
Have I probably?
He's got glass heads, Scott.
Yeah.
What's it called?
He's wrapped in his shirt.
Your
to
Highness,
frighten
that
the
was it.
neighbours.
Where they cut off the Minotaur's penis.
Stealth up to the castle and try and take a circuit. Because with it being crumpled in, I want to see if there's a better way in than the front door.
Is there anyone who's particularly stealthy, small,
Me.
unless he's to spot?
I'm already stealthing
this
at
group,
24, so I'm definitely...
In this group,
I think we're going to have to roll
who
again
could
for this.
possibly
Okay.
look
Can you not,
around?
have you not got your sight?
Oh yeah, good do.
16.
Oh yeah, which little?
I have to be within 100 feet then.
Yeah, it's 100 yards, isn't it?
Feet, not yards.
100 feet, yeah.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but if it's 30 feet.
But-
Tell you what,
yeah.
I'll
It's
stealth
quite
up
far.
close. Ooh, that's better. 18,
Ooh,
that's good. And then I'll send
12 cap.
You ferret.
the raven.
Ooh, that was good too, 12. It's very high for me. So I'm on a minus.
So yeah, I'll let the raven go and have a look for me.
Okay, so yeah, the raven goes over the. There's
Raisin.
raven. So look at it as it's flying over the top of the thing. What did you say you rolled?
Stealth.
Sorry, for your raven.
Oh, I've not rolled that yet. Perception is it?
At the moment, you're close enough to see the castle in the distance, and there's a main path running up to it. And you're approaching from the south.
Looking for an entrance.
14.
14. Okay, so basically what you've got is 7 round towers, and within those 7 round towers is the castle. There's no obvious roofs over anything, it all seems to be damaged and broken down. You can see a main entrance to the west, where there are a couple of doors on the floor all bashed down. There's some steps going up on the south where you're coming from, on the south end, and there's 2 places of rubble at the rear that go into the tower, and there's you can see where one lot of rubble is, that there's a gap there where it's concealed with bushes.
I think we head for that one.
Yeah, there's lovely bushes.
Yeah?
Sounds like a plan.
We're of a consensus. The bushy crap.
It's a dark and
That's the
disturbing
way.
place.
We enter the bushy crap.
Knowing we shall never
So
return.
you're going round the back.
We're entering the bushy crap from the rear.
Okay.
But we're using precaution.
Okay. So as you go round, you just roll on stealth again for going round, walking around the castle.
Steve, use a protection wall.
That way.
I've already got it.
Oh,
Made
is that
Jan
way?
up.
It's that way.
10.
19.
Are we all rolling for this?
Oh, what are we rolling for?
Stealth.
Oh, crap.
And are you going round to the rest,
What are your maximum
or to the
hit
east to go round?
22.
Oh,
I'm
ah,
just
The shortest, whichever the shortest way to that.
It's roughly the same
I'm going
distance
to
either way.
cast a quick spell while we're just stopped here
19.
on
22.
3.
Okay.
Your maximum hit points go up 5,
Good.
and you get an extra 5 hit
How long
points.
will that last?
It lasts for 8 hours.
Sweet.
Just you two have got a lot.
I'll
more
just
hit
take it
points.
over a bit. 27 then. 27 for now.
8 hours, yeah.
Hopefully
Plus
we'll
our
do
maximum
that.
up plus increases what we've got 5.
I've just rolled a
which is
20,
nice.
then an 18, and I'm on disadvantage.
So yeah, basically gives you 5 more. But when you get healed, if you lose them and you get healed up again, you keep that extra
Stealth
5
onto
for
that.
8 hours, which is nice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we're going to have best to do it on my...
So I am
How's it
temporarily
looking over
on
there?
34.
20.
Just ignore the plus 5 damage you take.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. But when you heal up, you get more. Don't you? Just have to remember the number.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Okay, so that's one spell slot.
so what did your roll have again on yourself?
I got 10.
10,
19.
19.
19.
So are you giving me,
Man, what do you roll on stealth?
was she giving me some?
21.
No, just Jimmy.
Alright, so you've gone all the way around, you've not been detected. And when you get to the rear of it, you can see some bushes and who's most intuitive of you?
Intuitive.
Who's best for, what, hang on, it tells me
You
what
say
to look for.
intuitive.
Yeah, perception.
Perception,
Who's
plus
most
the one plus
perceptive?
3
Um,
perception.
My
Yeah,
perception's not the
+3.
best.
Because there's no obvious, although you saw it from above, there's no obvious entrance in front of you. So roll a wisdom check, please.
Yeah, it was good at survival, it might be.
That was,
Might, yeah, it
Well,
might
I'm
be, she
proficient
might be
at
good at
perception.
finding.
So am I, 14.
yeah, proficient.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm rubbish.
And I'll roll it anyway, see what I get. 4, yeah, definitely not
Oh,
receiving.
yeah, I've got black dot perception as well.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Let's go for a whistle.
Okay, yeah, alright.
And
Steve.
then-
What you can see is in the bushes there's a dusty canvas that's been painted to look like the bushes.
I could have spotted that.
Yeah, no, but it's well,
You did that.
Yeah, but obviously you did.
No, I didn't, but I could have done given a bit of time and a decent dice.
alright, so that it takes you straight up and you go through. Are you going through?
Who goes first?
That the
We'll
black
send
dot.
Jimmy
If we're
first.
still stealthy.
Checking for
I
traps.
think Jimmy should go first checking for traps, because he's the one who does that.
Right,
It's
he's
an
been,
echo.
he's been volunteered.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
The black dots, does that mean you're proficient in it?
Yeah, I mean, you get extra points,
Yeah, you
extra
might
help.
proficiency bonus to it as well.
It should already be added in.
Oh, in that.
It's already
It just
added in
means
the
you're
number.
trained in it.
But that's why the number's higher, because you've
Oh.
already added it in. They've already added it in.
Oh,
Okay, then
right.
don't add it to then.
So it's 3. Okay. I got 14, because I did it though.
Okay, so
We're sending Jimmy checking for traps.
okay.
Whether you like it or not.
Get in there, find some traps.
And hopefully don't
Has he
set
found
them
any
free.
yet?
But he might not.
Jimmy, have you found any traps yet?
Let's just leave him one.
I'll roll for 11.
Okay, yeah. There's nothing obvious
I don't know what he
there.
adds to it.
So Jimmy's got entered in.
Probably more
Hang
than
on.
0.
Okay, the tower that he's gone into is almost completely collapsed. The ground floor still has a little open space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. A heavy curtain blocks a crumbling area to the south, and an intact door leads east. And to the north is the passage you've just come through.
Listen at the door.
Pardon?
Listen at the door.
Are we going to the
It might
castle
help
for
you
your
use.
cousin now?
My cousin, yeah,
Yeah.
100. I'm really worried about him, that's why I've been pissing around in town for like 3 days, making money. It's from my mother's side.
Oh, just so you know, every room we go in, I'm going to be checking for wizardy things.
That's fine.
Having learned what I've learned from the book.
Okay.
And by some staggering coincidence, I won't be.
It's 49.
Right, I think it's either a good place to stop.
Can you just run back, where did we go to?
You've gone in
We
the
sent
first.
you in ahead,
You fell in
searching
a trap.
traps.
Died.
Okay,
Carried on.
what did Drew do? Give away the position.
No, the wizard threw grouping at it.
Yeah.
And he
This
left
is the
us
only fair thing to do.
The dwarf cheered.
Cragmore. Ruined tower. Why is it you never go in number one?
That'd be too easy.
If we went in number 1, it'd be too predictable.
Number 1.
We're nothing if not unpredictable.
You don't want to go in front of a door, do you? Ah,
Or were we
Next
given
topic.
an option or something? Or?
There's about 4 different ways, so I think we picked the hardest.
We went into the bushy crack if you want.
I'm enjoying this more as we go on through it.
Okay.
You should have been watching.
With what's in here now,
Yeah, I should
we've
have.
probably got a good week's thing to do it. And if we can't
I
start
like
it
the
now,
talking bits.
We're not here next week.
Oh
right?
no, we're on holiday.
Are you away the week after as well? Did you say?
No, we're back then, we're only there for a while.
Yeah, back on the
I
street.
probably won't be able to do Tuesday next
Okay.
week anyway. So
All right. So
better anyway.
it's probably a good point to leave it because otherwise,
We'll be in the middle.
yeah, we'll be right in the smack bang in the middle
Well,
of
we
it.
can start straight away, can't we, and get back to it. So,
Yeah.
can have a full evening in the dungeon.
Got a +5 there, soon. +5, I've got all my spells because I've rested. Got mage armour up.